Greetings, cousins, aunties, and uncles. This is Jerry Gordon coming to you from Nigeria. I'm on my vacation. I told y'all I was gonna be here. I got here the 29th of August, 30, I think 29th of August. And I've been here now for 2 weeks. I'm halfway through my vacation. I figured I would make a quick update video on our Freedom Fund Society program. This is our stock market investing and debt elimination program that I created for you guys and gals that's going to help you grow the money that you have left over every month that you're not doing anything with. Some of that money that we got sitting in that savings account that's not making anything for us. We are using our old retirement money to fund our insurance policy. We're doing rollovers, but in many cases, you all don't have enough retirement income even after we do the insurance strategy. So, this Freedom Fund Society is going to help you grow your money at a much faster rate than you're growing your money currently. And I guarantee you, once you see these numbers, you'll understand. So this is, I started keeping track of this in June. So this number one is showing you the month by month performance of the investment account. This is actually based on my personal investment portfolio. So every stock that we choose is basically, this is showing you how much money I'm making in real time, pretty much. Okay. And you could see now, obviously it's not showing you everything because I started this program back in June. Okay. So what I decided to do to kind of make this a legitimate tracking system, because a lot of people say, "Oh, I made $1 million or I'm making money," but they don't have any third party evidence of that. So this is third party verified proof of my performance, and you could see that from June to the middle of September. It's September 16th right now. We are up 14.8%. Now, I could probably tell you without even looking at those of you who are working jobs right now, if you were to check your 401k, assuming that your 401k is allocated properly, I would say you're probably up about 12. You should be up about 10 to 12% so far this year. Okay, that's the S&P 500 performance. Well, I'm up 14.8%, but keep in mind, this is only 3.5 months. So I basically have made more money than the S&P has made over. I've made this basically more in 4 months, 3.5 months, than most of you would have made all the way from January to present. So we've made 14.8%. You do the math, that's maybe like, what is that, like 3.5% a month, roughly, approximately 3.5% a month is what we're averaging this month. 8.9%. Now, I wanted to tell y'all this, that the best time to be in the market, now this again is going to be what we're using to grow that extra money. So some of you don't know anything about investing. I created this program for you so that those of you who are just new to investing, or you're like, look, I want to make some money, but I don't have time to learn the ropes. I don't have time. I mean, it's a ton of stuff out there that you need to learn, and the amount of time it's going to take you to learn everything you need to know to be able to be confident enough to say, okay, I got some money, I want to put it in the market. Most of you're never going to do anything because you're going to end up with the paralysis of analysis. You're going to procrastinate, and before you realize it, you're going to miss out on all of the money that you could have been making, okay, instead of just jumping right in and starting to make money day one. Okay, so right now, We are up for the month of September 8.9%. I'm expecting that this month will end positive. Also, the months of October, November, and December tend to be the best months to be in the market. I'm expecting that we're going to end this year probably at about, I wouldn't be surprised if we ended this year from this about 50%. Now, just to give you an idea, some of y'all are new to investing. So in other words, it's probably taken most of y'all maybe four or 5 years to make 50% in your 401k. So if you just started with me in June, from June to probably December, you're going to make as much money percentage wise as it's taking you probably to make over the last 4 years. So this is why we call it the Freedom Fund, because you're not going to be able to do this in your 401k. The 401k is just going to give you the funds, to a set of funds from which to choose. You have to choose one or more of those funds, and you just kind of let it ride. This is an actively managed portfolio, so we're making money in and with some of the most profitable companies in the AI space. That's where I invest my money. I've done really well. This month was a great month for me. So I plan to make an update. I'm making this update in the middle of September. So what I'm going to do going forward is I'm just going to do it like towards the end of the month, beginning of the month, so we can just kind of once a month keep track of everything. And that way you guys kind of know, how everything is going. But this I'm really excited about. So yeah, I got a call coming in now, y'all. Y'all forgive me for that. That's one of y'all calling me. Okay, so yeah. Just a quick update. Now, this again, when I launch this, the membership is gonna be $1,200 a year for this. And no, it's not gonna be $1,200 a year forever, because the kind of money that I'm making, there's no way I'm gonna keep it at $1,200 a year. But I'm offering this really to my current clients first. So if you are a current client, you will get in at the $1,200 a year level. We will make sure we get current clients enrolled first, and then once we get y'all up making some money, then we will open it up to everybody else. Okay, so this is really cool. Now, also with the Freedom Fund Society, we have a debt elimination program. Okay, so when you come into this program, the very first thing we're gonna do is what the hell is wrong with this computer? Y'all forgive me for this. I'm gonna put your information into our debt elimination. Let me show y'all the calculator down here. We have a calculator that I use. It's called a Freedom Flow calculator. And the Freedom Flow calculator will allow us to show you the exact date that you're going to be out of debt, how much money you're going to accumulate after you've gotten out of debt, and that's all based on this Freedom Fund Society. Now, I have a account that I'm testing out right here with a smaller account program, but the one that we're going to put you all in is this Freedom Fund 1. Okay, Freedom Fund 1, and again, we're up 14.8% for the year. So yeah, y'all just stay tuned. Also, real quick, we are going to resume the retirement planning and life insurance class I think that's October when I get back. I get back 29th, so we resume that October the 4th. Okay, so we'll resume that. I'm going to be adding in the Freedom Fund Society to the the Wealth Chaser versus Wealth Creator. Those of you who have attended my class, I talk about the Wealth Chaser versus Wealth Creator. So we're going to incorporate debt elimination into the insurance piece. That way we can build up money outside of our job, then use that money to later fund our insurance policy. You see what I'm saying? So this does work hand in hand with our insurance. It's really going to help us build up money that we can then dump into a policy that's going to give you that long-term care, that's going to give you that lifetime income. So this is a means to an end. We basically fund this, grow this, fund our policy, leave money in this because this is an account that we can pass to our kids, our grandkids. But again, many uses here. I'm really excited about this. Thank y'all for watching. I'm going to let y'all go. Stay tuned again. Make sure if you're interested in the Freedom Fund Society, make sure you register for the upcoming webinar that I have. Now, if you're not able to join the webinar, it's all good. I'm going to talk to y'all about this in our retirement planning class. And if you are interested in joining after attending our retirement planning class, we will be getting for, again, like I said, I'm going to take care of my current clients first. And then from there, we will go ahead and get you enrolled. Again, it's $1,200 a year. I think that's going to be a affordable price where you can make a good deal of money before we raise that price, and it'll be worth it. And we want to make sure that we can get it where high schoolers, college age students can get involved and start their investing now, right now. Right? When they're in their 20s, when they're in their teens, so that when they get to 30 or 40, they can have $1 million portfolio. Y'all know how many white kids walking around with 6 figures and 7-figure portfolios, and they're barely in their early 20s. I want that to be the case for kids in our community, where they can have more options, okay, versus just having to take what's given to them in terms of employment, things like that. So that's it, everybody. I'm going to, the next video I'm going to send y'all is about this Charlie Kirk situation. Okay. I'm not going to get into the Charlie Kirk situation because it's just too much going on, but I'm going to make this, I'm going to send y'all the Charlie Kirk video because I want to make sure that you all do not put yourself in a bad situation getting caught up in this whole Charlie Kirk thing, when it's not necessary for us to get involved in that, for us to really create the change, to get the momentum that we need, okay, to really fight against all of this BS that's going on right now. Okay, so we'll talk about that. But for now, thank y'all for watching. I will see y'all on the next video. Shoot me an email if you have any questions. Take care. All right, bye.